So while everyone is chasing side hustle, I let my money work for me. And these are some Nigerian stocks that are currently doing the heavy lifting. So let me take you through my portfolio to show you what I have in there and how you too can lock in on it, because I feel like it's important for every Nigerian to know that the Nigerian stock market is currently making people secretly rich, and I don't want you to be left out. So I'm going to be sharing all of that with you, so you might want to watch through to the end, because all I'm going to be sharing with you in this video will be useful to you, especially if you're interested in the Nigerian stock market or basically wanting to learn how to grow your money. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Peace, and on this space I share with you everything I'm learning on my journey to $1 million, because we are on a journey and I'm taking you along with me. So if you're interested in all of that, you might want to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join this budding family, because we're a family over here. Okay, so before we go on, I would like to put this disclaimer out there. I'm just a girl trying to learn what she can about money and growing and taking you along my journey. So I am no financial expert, so we need to agree that whatever I share with you in this video, you have to agree that it is of your own decision to buy these stocks. But while I will agree that these stocks, I've done some research on them based on the news, based on trends, and I've decided to buy them, I can take bearing for whether it is going down or it is going up, and I will gladly share all of that with you. But when you make this decision for yourself, you need to agree that okay, these decisions are your own. So I would advise you to do further research. So if you agree with me, let's move on. So did you know that the Nigerian stock market grew by plus 37% last year? Just last year alone. This puts Nigeria among the top 3 stock markets that grew globally. This is according to the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and I believe them because I saw my stock grow by plus 26%. So that should tell you something. And for Nigeria to be there, it is good news for us Nigerians, and good news for even foreign investors. This even led to the growth of my portfolio by plus 26%. Yes, my portfolio grew by 26%. Money that I would have just been using to eat pizza or just living in my bank account where it is losing value every day, but now my money is working and it is making me more money. But then what is causing this growth? It is because foreign investors are trusting the Nigerian market now. Plus, we the Nigerian citizens are beginning to see that okay, stocks is the only way I can hedge my money against inflation, especially knowing that your money is losing value every day. What you could do with 1 million naira last year is not the same thing you can do with that 1 million naira this year. It might even be worth 500,000 naira. That is truth. So hedging your money against inflation, plus the rise of the fintech situation in Nigeria is another factor. So people can now buy stocks using Trove, Chaka, RiceVest, Bamboo. This one is my favorite one, Bamboo. This is no sponsored video, but I'm just going to be sharing with you honestly what I've been using so far. But then there are some specific stocks that propelled Nigeria to this place where we are now recording plus 37% on end of year performance. And these stocks, I currently have them in my portfolio. So talk to me nice, because I am making the right decisions which are helping me to grow my money even while I'm sleeping. But to tell you how juicy these stocks I'm talking about is, it helped propel the Nigerian stock market from 12 trillion naira as at 2019, 62 trillion naira as at last year ending. That is a whooping 49 trillion naira difference between the year 2019 to 2024. That is a massive jump. So just imagine all the people that cashed out taking advantage of this growth. Okay, now this is the time for the juicy part. I need to share with you some of the stocks in my portfolio that are currently growing my money while I sleep. And this list is in no particular order. So the very first stock on my list is Bua Cement. We all know that there's been serious competition in the cement industry right now, and I love to see it because with more competition means more opportunities for you and I to invest. So Bua Cement is the very first one, and we know Rabiu is not joking. That place is a good place to invest, at least from my research. The next one is Bua Foods. Just like Bua Cement, Bua Foods is not left out because the same guy is handling it, and I trust him to handle them right. Next is Dangote Cement. We all know that Dangote Cement has been seeing serious growth. That is a huge part of why Dangote is where he is now. The oil, might contribute later, but right now Dangote is where he is because of Dangote Cement. And we need to lock in on that stock because I have seen serious growth from investing in that stocks. I have some other stocks in my portfolio, but these ones I'm sharing with you are the ones that I've seen serious growth and continue to show growth over a period of time. But there are some other ones that have gone down. That is not what this video is about. I'm sharing with you the ones currently growing my money. So Dangote Cement is the next one. Now we have Unicel Interlinked. I've talked about this in my first video where I talked about the stocks you need to buy. That video was more of concentrating on stocks that I did research on, not necessarily that they all were in my portfolio as at the time I made that video. So I later got in on these stocks. To be honest with you, stocks like Julie really came down, which was quite surprising, but that was in that video. But right now we are talking about the ones that are growing my portfolio, and Unicel Interlinked is one of them, which is even one of the ones I mentioned in that last video. So if you've not checked out that video, run, because that is the video that brought me to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. But now let's go on. Geregu Power. I think we all know about this one right now, because Geregu, like Otedola, is not here to play. Like, that guy has been working day and night, and being that Geregu had a lot first power generation plan to be doing the sustainable method of producing power and all that, so it had a lot of first, and it has consistently been showing growth over time. So Geregu Power is one that, to show you how juicy or how good this stock was, I bought this stock first last year November, and it was at 1,000, but right now it is at 1,250, and this is even after it came down a little. But just imagine that it did not even come down at all. Like, that guy is going up, it's not even slowing down. But Geregu Power is one that I think everybody should go and buy, because I've gained 250 naira just from December to this point we are talking right now. The other one is GT Bank. Those guys, there are some negative stories about them, but leave that one. They are making serious money. When you want to know how these banks are making serious money, just check their end of year reports, their profit after tax. Nigerian banks are cashing out, they are making serious money. And GTCO, if you even love dividends, GTCO paid out dividends like at 7 naira per share this year, and I'm one of the beneficiaries. So you might want to look at GTCO closely. If you don't have GTCO before, I don't know what you are doing, but you need to go and lock in on that stock right now. The next one is MTN. So I bought MTN that time that they did that public offering, and I got it at 150 naira per share. Tell me why MTN right now is at 320 naira per share. Like, that is ×2 plus extra. So MTN has really done good in helping me to make money. The next one is Nestle. So we all know that we all drink Milo, whether we like it or not. We all drink Milo and its related products. Nestle is one company that has come to stay in Nigeria. So they are more of like a foreign direct company investment in Nigeria, because they are here to stay. That brand, we've all drank Milo from when we're in the womb down to right now, and we'll continue to ask for their products or consume their products. So it's one place you need to look at very closely. If you don't have Nestle before, you're missing out, because it is growing my portfolio. And another one is Okomu Oil. So in my last video, people were commenting like, do I have Okomu Oil? Do I have Presco? Do I have this? And I'm like, I go where things are happening. Why would I not have Okomu Oil in my portfolio? That is like falling hand. So I have Okomu Oil, and it has seen some growth recently. But one that shocked me is my next one, which is Presco. You see, anything that is concerning food in Nigeria, just buy that stuff, because Nigerians love food too much. They are ready to leave everything aside, but you see food, they will always buy food. And that is one place where you know that, okay, this company is sure to appreciate in value, because people will keep coming back for their products, and Presco is in that industry, so you're bound to get value for your money. Transcorp Hotels. That fight between Tony Elumelu and Otedola that time, Transcorp Hotels was in the middle of that fight. But for two giants to be fighting like that, you should know that there's something happening there. And Transcorp Hotels, I couldn't miss it. I have it in my portfolio, and it has grown. It did not go down, so you should definitely check it out. If you don't have it before, you're missing out. Now we have UBA, which is another bank. Banks, they are cashing out. We have Zenith Bank. All these ones are stocks that appreciated, even though a little compared to the likes of MTN and Presco, but they still grew. UBA, Zenith Bank, Transnational Corp. Transcorp Hotels is under Transnational Corp. So those are two interlinked something, so you should definitely check them out. And then universal assurance, this is one that is also mentioned in my last video, and I was quite surprised when I checked my app this morning and saw that okay, it is still growing steadily. But anything that has to do with life insurance, you know, it is bound to grow, and that is where this universal assurance falls into. So now these are some stocks in my portfolio that are currently showing, you know, growth and helping me to grow my money. I have some others, like I said, but then those ones, they came down a little, but that does not mean that, you know, they are not bound to grow. So just keep an eye out for that. But now I need to show you guys how you can buy these stocks, because so many people commented in my last video that, you know, I want to start investing, I'm new to this, I'm a beginner, what should I do, how do I buy these stocks? Because I don't want anybody to be left out. So let's go to the Bamboo app. Let me show you guys how I do it. I'll put that on screen so that you can see exactly how I buy stocks. It is very easy. You just need to download the app and get started. But Bamboo did not pay me to say this. It is just an app that I found very easy and a good interface to use, so you might want to have that at the back of your mind. This is how I buy stocks from the Bamboo app. It is very easy. You don't need much. Just download the app and it will show you all the prompts. Just follow it. But you basically put in your 4-digit password and then go to your Nigerian wallet or USD wallet, whichever one. You must have credited your account at this point. Go to Nigerian Stocks, you know, type in the stocks you want. But these are some of the stocks that I currently have in my portfolio. Although not all of them, because it's just showing you general stock. But let's buy Presco in this example now. As you can see, Presco is currently like 1,013 naira. This is like a huge jump. This stock has been doing very well. But you basically just click on the buy. Now the least amount you can spend on Nigerian stocks is 5,000 naira. So whatever the amount, just put 5,000 naira. That's the least. So you just say okay, send order, and you know, it's just start sending your order. And after it has gone through, it will send you a prompt saying, like, you know, your order has been placed. Very easy to even send you a mail as well, but it will still show this on the screen, as you can see, like right now. So this is just it. You don't need so much. It is not hard. Just follow the prompts and you'll be fine. Okay, now that I've shown you how to use this app, like, you need to consider, like, what research have you done about these companies before you decide to buy them? Because it is one thing to hear, you know, people like me talk about, you know, buy this stock, buy that stock. You need to just have another additional information that will help you make the right decision, so that you don't, you know, see your stocks going down, because some people can panic for that. But me, I'm not one that, you know, goes to my app. I shall just know that okay, I've made this investment either 10 years, 20 years, then I can start worrying whether it is going down or not. Not that I'll invest today and tomorrow I'm looking at the app and, you know, having high blood pressure from investing in stocks. That is not me. So if you are one of those people, you might want to do proper research before buying into the stocks. But another thing is, you know, you need to diversify. Some people tend to, you know, forget that diversification is one of the ways that you can make your money work in different places without losing sleep from, you know, because you decided to put your stocks in one place. Now when that stocks is going down, you're basically crying. But if you have different stocks, just like I shared with you some of my stocks that are growing my portfolio, but then there are some other ones in there as well that is not growing, so I'm not that bothered because I have a good diversification. So diversification is key when it comes to investing. Another tip I have for beginners, you need to think of starting small. You know, start small. And the good thing about Nigerian stocks is that you can buy stocks with as low as 5,000 naira, because at least for Bamboo, that is what I've seen, that is the least amount of stock you can buy, 5,000 naira. And even though the stock value of that company is like 5,000 naira is 5,000 units, 5,000 naira is the least. So just have that at the back of your mind if you're a beginner. But now let's talk about some common mistakes that you can see when it comes to stocks. Like I said earlier, don't panic when you see your stocks going down. That does not mean that it is going to remain down. It can still go up later. So don't always be among those ones that are every second of the day they go and check their stocks and they keep giving themselves stress, because, you know, you're looking at your stocks going down, so you obviously feel stressed. Leave your stock app alone. As long as you know that okay, this stock app is SEC, you know, registered, because Securities and Exchange Commission is the one that, you know, licenses stock brokers and stock broking apps like this ones that I mentioned earlier. So as long as you know that okay, your money is insured, because based on my research, like for stocks, everybody is insured up to $250,000 by the Federal Deposit Insurance Commission. So your money is safe, even though no matter how you invest, I don't know how you invest up to $250,000. This is no shade to anybody, but we all know the reality of Nigeria, and for you and I who is investing, our money is a small fry compared to that. So our money is insured. Stop looking at your stock app every day, because you're bound to give yourself stress. Don't buy stocks because of hype. Like, some people can say, oh, this stock is blowing, like that time that MTN, while MTN turned out nice and all, it turned out positive because everybody uses MTN has been in Nigeria, and the stocks is bound to grow. But don't always follow the hype, because I tend to stay away from wherever everybody shouting that, oh, just like trends. When people are doing trendy stuffs, I tend to look away. It is when the trends have even finished that I start doing whatever it is. So don't follow the hype. Do proper research before buying into any stocks. So these are some common mistakes that you might want to think about. And another one is ignoring dividends. Like, dividend paying stocks are one that if you invest right, they can be positive or they can be negative, because depending on how much you invest, maybe now you invest a small amount into a stocks, and when they are not paying dividend, you can even have stocks that are paying you $0.01 so like, that is small. But don't ignore it completely, because there are some other ones that can pay you good money. Like, I have a friend that got dividend of 5,000 naira from GTCO. That depends on how much unit she bought from GTB. So just have that at the back of your mind. So guys, these are some of the current stocks I have in my portfolio that are helping me to grow my money, and I believe they have so much potential to grow more, and I'll keep buying and adding more to my portfolio. So let me know in the comments, which of these stocks do you currently have in your portfolio, or which one do you think I should have, because I just shared with you everything I have in my Nigerian stock portfolio. Let me know in the comments, because I feel like maybe you might have additional information that I don't have, or you might know one or two stocks that I need to buy into. Just let me know in the comments. If you're a beginner here, you might want to stick around for more videos like this, because I share all of that with you, and I hope you really got on how to buy the stocks using these apps. I shared with you Bamboo because that is the app I currently use, and I've been loving the interface so far. But let me know in the comments if you're a beginner and you found value from watching this video. I'd love to hear from you guys, because we are in this together. Now that I'm done telling you all about that, I need you to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, join this family for all the financial tips, because I'm bound to bring you everything I'm learning on my journey to $1 million before I turn 40. But after you do that, we need to go and check out another video which will definitely be useful for you in your journey to financial freedom, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye.